The vision for Vanderhoof, when we started the project on the Vanderhoof Cultural and Tourist Center, was to have a place that people could go to and really understand who Vanderhoof was, what makes our community tick, and where our history has been. And so it was great to be able to work with Saik'uz, our local First Nation, that were willing to reach out to work with us and say, hey, let's work together on this project.
The cultural significance of this building is the shape of the building. So the local First Nation in the Vanderhoof area is the Saik'uz First Nation, and their culture is round buildings or round community gathering areas. So as part of the design, they asked if we could make the building round. There are no round elements to the building itself, but the building is designed in such a way that it looks like a circle.
We had a gentleman in our community who has since passed away, who had a real love for Vanderhoof and the outdoors, and just being a very good steward of the land in our area. And so when he was given the opportunity to bid on a project on this carving, he thought, and I think the thought in Victoria was that it would be a 6-week project. Instead, he took 6 years to accomplish this feat. This carving has always been in a British BC government office, and the building was owned privately by investors. And it was always a concern to the community that one day we could lose access to this incredible piece of art. So it was a real neat feat for us to work with Collier's project leaders and to really develop a plan, an idea of how do we get this piece that really describes our community into a home base, and then to get the provincial government to then transfer this carving over to us. And so it has happened. It's a real highlight of my time as mayor to see this carving here in our building, and to have it displayed in just an incredible way for everybody to see.
There were solar panels added to the building and EV chargers. This is preparing for the future in line with the green initiative of the project. We had to make sure that the building was inclusive and accessible to everyone. So you'll notice that from the parking lot all the way into the building and throughout the whole building is the same height, no height difference. The building is designed for full accessible, including the hallways and the doors are wide enough.
The reason that the District of Vanderhoof decided to bring in project management services is that we're a small community. We're a community that has lots of ideas, lots of passion, lots of places we want to go. And we just don't have the capacity. Collier's project leaders provided the community of Vanderhoof through the building of the Vanderhoof Tourist and Cultural Center just a real focus. They brought us capacity to make good decisions. They brought stability, they brought confidence, and they really gave us the opportunity to be able to describe our vision and then to see it come to fruition. There were so many avenues of this that we said, hey, this is the type of facility we want. This is the type of building. This is what we would like on the outside of it, at the entrance, the covered space, those kind of things. They were all add-ons that Collier's project leaders were able to work with and to use going forward. As the mayor of the district of Vanderhoof, I can tell you I definitely would recommend Collier's project leaders for any community that's going to build a facility and go through the process that we went through